So today I'm going to be doing something completely different. Number one, I'm recording in the morning. Good morning. And number two, this is actually going to be a, hi baby. Do you want to say hi? To say hi, say hi. Hi. You shy? I know. What is that? That's mung bean. Mung bean. Yeah, go eat. But yeah, this is actually going to be a sweet dish because usually I know that I tend to lean more towards savory dishes. This is actually going to be kind of sweet. This is called the, it's like a mung bean dessert soup, I think. So it's actually one of these super cooling type of desserts. In Vietnamese, it's called Chè Đậu Xanh, and chè is basically like a type of dessert, and Đậu Xanh is the mung bean that we're going to be using. Yes, baby. Oh, you want to see? That's mung bean. Okay, so basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna soak the mung bean overnight, which is why I'm doing this in the morning. I soaked half a cup of mung bean overnight in just a little bit of water that covers it. Apple. It's not apple. It's mung bean. Mung bean. And then for this, generally we would want to use ginger. We went to the store yesterday and we couldn't find ginger, so we're gonna have to omit this, but definitely if you have ginger, you only need about like 1 or 2 slices, like thin slices, and then that'll pretty much be sufficient. I wish we had that. Because it basically what it does is, this is a very healthy type of dessert, or it can be healthy. You can make it unhealthy too by how much sugar you add, but princess. But so basically mung bean is known for like more of a cooling type of element. If you have high blood pressure, usually I would make this whenever my husband is in a high stress situation and he starts having like a bloody nose. Eating this will pretty much take care of that. It kind of lowers your blood pressure and cholesterol. Eating it pretty much pushes all the toxins out of your body, I suppose. But you don't want to drink that, baby. That's dirty. Yeah. And then to sweeten it, basically what I do is, so I'm just gonna go ahead and cook this. I'm gonna rinse out the mung bean and I'm going to put it. You need a stool? Yeah, I need that dirty water. Let me get you a stool. Come on. There you go. And so what was I saying? Oh yeah. So we're just gonna go ahead and cook this in about 6 to 8 cups of water. Now the trick for this is not to use the measurements in. You like this side better? She has the side perfect. So basically, you're gonna use the same measuring tool. So I use half a cup. So I use this measuring cup as half a cup, right, of mung bean. And so basically what you're gonna do is you're gonna use the exact same measuring cup to do about 6 cups of water. And then you're gonna cook that for about 45 minutes. And towards the end, about 10 minutes towards the end of it, after 30, Leon, sit down, baby girl. What are you doing? Okay, you want to use it? Okay, use it. I'm going to sweeten it with something called palm sugar. Here we go, palm sugar. Now, if you don't have palm sugar, you can't find it. I will try to link it down below. Regular sugar works just as well. I just feel like palm sugar gives it more of a like sweet, but not artificial taste. Does that make sense? I think no. And then this part's completely optional. I like it for a texture change, but these are tapioca shreds. You can also use like these small itty bitty tapioca balls if you want to, or you could omit it entirely. It's up to you. But basically, the process of it all is just, oh darn baby. The process of it all, and this one we're gonna put at the same time we put the sugar in. And if you don't have palm sugar, I would just use like one little cube or whatever. This is one little thing of it. If you don't, just use about like 3 tablespoons of sugar. No, that's too much. Sorry. Like 2 tablespoons of sugar. I'm used to making a lot more of this, so I'm trying to like figure it out in my head. But about 1 or 2 tablespoons of sugar, and taste it before you add more, because it really doesn't need, like, this isn't one of those desserts where you're like, oh my god, it's sweet. No, it's actually very light. So enough sugar that it is on the sweeter side, but not enough that you're gonna say like, oh, this is like cake. Does that make sense? Or like candy. But that's not, yeah, you'll see. Anyway, so the process is basically you want to soak the mung bean overnight. That's like your best bet because it kind of like softens the mung bean. But you can soak it for anywhere past 4 hours. So if you've got 4 hours down of soaking it, you can go ahead and cook it. If you cook it right away, you can do that too. Unfortunately for that, you'd be sitting around the pot for about 2 hours before it's fully cooked. So this one, it kind of shortens everything down, and so basically you're just gonna go ahead and put this in a pot. You're stirring it frequently so that the bottom doesn't burn, but other than that, you've got yourself a very, very nice and light dessert within 45 minutes. Home princess! Yay! Alright, so let's get started. Alrighty guys, so that is it. It's super easy. Everything is just you put it in a pot and you let it go. But yeah, I hope you guys caught what the consistency is. It's not entirely soupy, but it's not thick at the same time. 45 minutes after you've soaked it overnight is like the perfect timing for it. You can serve this hot or cold. I like it hot. Not sure why, but yeah, you can serve it hot or cold, really. I'm gonna serve it hot right now for my husband, but the next day it's cold. But yeah, I hope you guys give this a try. Let me know how it goes if you do. I know that this isn't really considered a dessert for most people, considering the fact that it's not very sweet. You guys can adjust the sweetness, add a little bit more sugar or another cube of the palm sugar if you want to. I have a very light sweet tooth, so everything that where my preference is definitely not where my husband's preference is. But again, this is a dessert that is mainly supposed to be for health benefits more than like a treat, even though I see it as a treat. But anyway, yeah, let me know how it goes if you do. Now, if you have any comments or questions or any requests that you would like me to make for you, please let me know down below. And give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks, guys. Bye.
Sweet or not?
It's sexy.
Smells hot. I think it was good.
Yeah? It's because I made less than I usually do.
Last time I remember helping you a lot. When I was having a lot of appreciation and stuff.